Hi, my name is Lisa Arlen and I'm from Surrey, British Columbia. I just wanted to share my experience dealing with the Ministry for Children and Families. And these are some of the do's and don'ts if you are fighting the ministry. One thing is don't give them too much information like your life story, because they're recording everything you say, and if they find anything that suits their fancy, they will take it down and make it worse than it is. Second, if you are given access, do not miss any visits, because what they do with me is they accuse me of canceling too many visits, and the outcome was I was forced to adopt my child, and this was based on a 1-month period of access. So just make sure you can have visits with your child for years, and if they catch you on one thing, that's it, because they've won their case. They will take it, and they will just make it appear something that it isn't, so twist it around, and they'll get any possible dirt on you. And basically, in my case, it was just access. It had nothing else. And do not agree with anything unless you've seen a lawyer. And beware of what you agree to in court, because what the ministry did to me was I had agreed to the continuing custody order. I believe that it was in order for me to get the services which the Ministry for Children and Families provided until I can get back on my feet. And they preyed on that. Nevertheless, they got the order, and at the time, as soon as the order was made, the director said that now we're the guardian and we can adopt a child. So just be aware of this order in particular. And do your best to be positive. I know it's really hard to do, especially during visits when you're stressed out. Don't let them in on it. And you are fake it until you make it, basically. Smile and nod. And if you're not sure about anything, that's when you go and see a lawyer. I would advise you when you're in court to dress appropriately. Like at the time, I never knew not to wear my leather jacket, my bike rings, and have my hair long, and that kind of image would tell a judge not to give me back custody. And it's bullshit if you ask me that they would just base their assumptions of you on your appearance, but the courts really do notice this. So dress appropriately in court and keep a record of everything. If it is access, specific time and date of access, where the access took place, and also when you were denied access. And in the process, the best thing would be to get a plan of care meeting. Because when I was denied access yesterday, it was recorded. And what a plan of care meeting is that all parties get together at a ministry office and they kind of act as mediators in the situation and say what's going on and what's going to happen and what the goal of the child is going to be, whether it's placed for adoption or returned to the parent, and if there's any progress and what the present situation or problems are at that moment. And it is all recorded. And I would suggest you have a lawyer present at this plan of care meeting. Also, if it's possible, when you do see a social worker, do take a recorder device with you. Write down notes if you have to, and if you're not sure what the social worker is saying, ask her to arrange another meeting and that you want to speak with your lawyer before you sign anything. Me personally, I think it's bullshit that they actually, do what they do, but I figured, well, you know what? I wouldn't want anybody else to go through what I did, and here's some knowledge that I have about the system, and I would encourage you to keep fighting, don't give up. It's hard when you have your child apprehended, and I know what it's like when it's based on false allegations, and I know that it's really difficult and you're stressed out and really can be traumatizing for anybody to experience this, especially when the ministry was wrong apprehending it. That you've got to pull yourself together and prove them wrong by doing that. And I hope that this does help. And if anybody else would like to come forward to share their experience and do's and don'ts with the ministry, I think that does really help somebody, because I know I wish I had this information. I didn't at the time. I didn't know what my rights were, and I was totally naive in that way, and I wish I had this information. Now I do, and I'm sharing it so that others can benefit from it. Thank you, and again, I encourage you to come forward with your complaints or concerns and keep posting and exposing the ministry, and also by sharing your experience. Okay.